big scene in the UK.
Huge. It's definitely big here compared to like America. It's only really just started off and a lot more people are getting into it. But here it's been around for quite a while now and there's a lot more. Yeah, there's a massive community here now. A lot more people getting it since the media have started to advertise it a lot more to the public. It's a very positive thing, so a lot of people do it and they're not just, oh, they're idiots jumping off buildings and stuff, which I hate when people do that, when they say that.
Definitely parkour in the UK has just exploded, I think. It's just getting more and more and more. It's just unstoppable.
In London, the scene's massive. It is huge. There's hundreds and hundreds of people that train.
So like London is kind of the centre to go to for like meetings and things, if you know what I mean.
And how is the different parts of the UK, how is it different to train there, like Cambridge versus London versus anywhere else?
I've made a lot of friends up and down the country. So, you know, Cambridge, London, Liverpool, all these places are so much different to where I train. So it's always good to, when the opportunity's there, just to go away, stay at mates, you know, for a couple of days and see what their areas are like. And I can take away a lot of that and apply it to where I train. But whenever I've been away, I always come back and see things in a different way. So I'll come back and where originally there was a couple of things to do, I'll see something, you know, like go around a corner and there's something I've never seen before. Like it's just, your vision sort of changes.
It's the areas that depict how people train. That's where I'm getting to, really.
Cultures, architecture, weather, everything, I think. It's going to make it very different.
Every single training community has their own style of training and their own way. They have a different way of like motivating each other, sort of like different jokes, different. It's all very different.
One thing I noticed, it rains a lot in Scotland, so when if we do precisions, we land very different to counteract for the slip in the rain, and these guys are just mental. They just dedicate and go. We're a lot more cautious.
All of this, it just each sort of culture and community in different countries, they grow and flourish on their own, and you can see this in the videos. So you see, oh, that's definitely from Russia, or that's definitely from Italy, or you know, and it's very apparent. So I think, you know, when you go on your tour, you'll see a lot more different ways of training.
The scene and the community has changed a lot since when you joined to now.
I think it's pretty solid, like, because over the years we've all like, I don't know, everyone's quite accepting to new people who start training, and then we all just like, it's mostly just done by like phone numbers and stuff. You just call someone up and be like, oh, are you going to London today? Or like, it might be one of our birthdays and then we'll all meet up in London because it's the easiest place to go.
There's a lot more access to classes and teaching and ways of understanding. When I first started, I think there were like 4 videos on YouTube of parkour. There was not a lot of people, there wasn't a lot of access to it.
And from quite a few people here that have very recently started, the progression from when you first begin now, from back when I started, is so much faster because we've got all these people around us and you've got all these new videos coming out, and it's just a lot more inspiration now than there was back then, and a lot more is being done, and it's a lot easier to get in contact with people as well now because everyone's starting to know everyone.
We kind of learn from each other, like someone will find a new technique of doing something and you'll be like, oh, okay, that works, and then everyone will try it, whereas you might not have come up with it yourself. So I guess in that respect, yeah, it does. The more people do it, the more you're going to come up with, the more different ideas, I guess.
I mean, I see kids now, you know, the age I was when I started doing tricks I never even thought was possible. You know, I mean, the amount of the new tricks I've seen on YouTube, just when I go out in London, there's so many new faces, and everyone's doing these big jumps and these flips, and it's like that never existed, you know, like back in the day, you know. And I think on YouTube particularly, the culture on YouTube has taken off a lot more. There's a lot more people posting their videos, and it's expanding at a greater rate, an exponential rate, I think.